watching Stripped Down Live, Saskatchewan's only 1-hour local music showcase, the show that brings the venue to you in the comfort of your own living room, live worldwide streaming on our Stripped Down page. It is our second show of Season 8 and our last show of 2017. Here to wrap up the year and get you in the holiday spirit, the front man from local band 7 Straight. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Dustin Penny.
So long, I can't see through this anymore, and you're wrong. Like shattered faith on the floor, and broken bones and sticks and stones. What's left at the door? What's left at the door? I don't need you like I did before, like a loaded gun. I don't need you anymore. Tell your stories, all the shades of gray. The harder I push for you, you push me away. And what's left is the mess. What more can I say when you tell your story? By now, you're in another man's bed, lying wide awake, and somehow I know I shouldn't let it, but it bothers me. And you make me believe that this should have been easy, that this could have been easy, that this should have been easy. I don't need you like I did before, like a loaded gun. I don't need you anymore. You tell your stories, all the shades of gray. The harder I push for you, you push me away. And what's left is the mess. What more can I say when you tell your story? Yeah, yeah. Another day goes by, another hole in time. I'm so sick of waiting, I'm so sick and jaded, and still I wonder why. Sometimes I even try. I'm so sick of waiting, I'm so sick and jaded, jaded, jaded. You tell your stories, all the shades of gray. The harder I push for you, you push me away. And what's left? You tell your stories, all the shades of gray. The harder I push for you, you push me away. And what's left is the mess. What more can I say when you tell your story? Yeah, yeah.
You are watching Stripped Down Live with Dustin Penny. Sir, this show has been years in the making.
It has been, yes.
You have been like a musical unicorn to me. I have been interviewing and doing music shows for a decade here in Saskatoon now. I started in 2006 in the arts and entertainment beat, interviewing people, like I said, working with bands, doing music shows. We kind of ran parallel but never intersected.
Yes, we did. We spoke many times.
Right?
but
I
it never
remember the
panned out.
first time I heard your name, you had like, and this may have been a rumor, you'd caused, I'm throwing this at you, you'd caused like a ruckus at like Taste of Saskatchewan or something.
I don't remember
Yeah,
that. Part,
and I was like, okay. And then for some reason I had this complete mental image of you as just like this total hippie. I don't know how I put that together. And then when I saw a picture of you, I was like, that's Dustin Penny, and you looked like you took a time machine from like the Sunset Strip circa like 1989. So you were just like an enigma to me. And then I finally met you at like I believe it was Bugsy's one night because I was trying to line you up and
Yes,
7th Straight for
that, yes.
a series premiere. It was like to kick off season 6. I was like, let's get 7th Straight, and it just didn't work out.
Right.
And we didn't talk again until like a month ago.
No, it never,
So-
never ever panned out. But I'm happy to be
That's
here
a long
tonight.
introduction, but I'm throwing it to you wide open. I know nothing about you. Born and raised Saskatoon. I mean, give me your background.
No, actually, I was born in Prince Albert and raised up at Christopher Lake. I spent a lot of my childhood there, and I grew up in music, and my family was a backup band for all the local artists at like the winter festivals and stuff that happened there. So that's kind of where I started with music, and we moved to Saskatoon, I think, in '98. I was just going into high school, and I've been here and there since then, but Saskatoon basically has been my home since then. So.
All right. We are going to throw to our media correspondent here in a few minutes. We'll let them get
Sure.
set up. But 7th Straight, the genesis of that, was that back in when you first moved? I was, again, trolling your pages, and I'm like, I don't even know any of these musicians that you play with. Like, I know nothing about you, sir.
It's kind of been a revolving door of musicians, actually. 7th Straight, kind of the birth of 7th Straight was maybe 10 years ago. It was me and my brother, Cody, who plays bass most of the time with us, but we just started writing songs and recording them in our basement, and things kind of just snowballed into this project. And 10 years later, here we are. My brother's not playing bass anymore. He's a family man now. He's decided to go with that route, and along the way, I've had many people in and out of the door, and it's just something I keep plugging away at.
Well, I'm a family man, and I still show up. So
Yeah.
under the bus goes your brother. And with that transition, let's throw it over to our social media correspondent, the very festive, the lovely Alexa Joy. Welcome, Alexa.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much.
It's almost
I
Christmas.
loved how during the first song, you were kind of over the shoulder at a few wide shots, bopping along. Catchy hooks, am I right?
Very. And you actually had a couple people commenting that are your fans saying that that's one of their favorite songs of yours. So that's kind of cool. I asked everyone where they're watching from, and guess what? Just where we want them, in the comfort of their own living room. Lots of people saying that they're putting it up on their big screen TV and watching it with their family, so that's pretty sweet.
Nice. What's new, Alexa? Are you excited for Christmas? This is it.
This is it.
Our second episode and our last episode of 2017.
Yeah, also, I think this year there were so many releases of Christmas albums, or like re-releases of old Christmas albums, and like, I'm digging it that some of my favorite people made original Christmas songs. Like, there's nothing better than that. I mean, I'm a big Christmas fan, but anyway.
Right
Merry
on.
Christmas to all the viewers. And I did mention that if you comment, you're entered to win a beautiful, one and only, last of the series, stripped down water bottle and a $25 Subway gift card.
$25 at Subway, and that's pales in comparison to that water bottle. How
Honestly.
much history is in that water bottle?
I have
there was
one.
a transition, I believe it was at the end of the 4th season, where like the original crew was kind of going to, they were all moving at once out, all over Canada to post-secondary, and we brought in kind of like the next generation. And there was just a few shows where everybody intersected, and then so director Jay Neufeld and I went out and we bought like $500 worth of red stripped down water bottles, and gave it to like both old and new crew. You know how hard it is to find a red water bottle? It's harder than you think.
I'll take your word for it, for sure.
All right, the first song you kicked the show off with that was a big hit online already. What was that?
That was Shades of Grey. I wrote that a few years back, and I put it into the songwriting competition down in the States, and actually ended up winning it. So it was a fan-based voting competition, and everybody came together, and we ended up taking first place with it. So it was a lot of fun, and it was pretty cool.
It's another question I'm going to ask later. We'll save it. But when I announced Dustin Penny on Stripped Down, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan was like, bing! Someone from Washington was like, awesome, and bing! Someone from LA, and I'm like, so you have a reach, my friend, but we'll save that. Okay. We'll gear up for the second song. What do you have next?
Now I got actually one of the very first songs 7th Straight put together. It's called Let It Bleed.
Let It Bleed?
Yeah.
All right, take it away. Oh,
okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just gonna say it's kind of been on almost every album that we've put out. It's just kind of been evolving and evolving. So
see, back in the day when this wasn't live, I would go back and edit out every time I interrupt the musician, and now I can't. So maybe someday there'll be like a 30-minute montage of me interrupting the musicians as
that
Strip
sounds
Down
great.
Live
Yep.
continues. All right, take it away, Dustin.
All right,
Penny.
thank you.
I walk alone, got no one to carry me. Let me walk on down the road. Just let me be to you, it comes so naturally. Take a good look before you're gone. Have I told you lately, we're better off? Just let it bleed. Yeah. Just let it bleed. There's no one here, there's nobody left, no one to help me through the day. What'll it take to see it my way? Spend too much time, shed too many tears, filled up on all those wasted years. Tell me, where do we go from here? Have I told you lately, we're better off? Just let it bleed. Yeah. Just let it bleed. Yeah. Have I told you lately, we're better off? Yeah. Just let it bleed. 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 Yeah.
You were watching Strip Down Live with 7th Straight frontman Mr. Dustin Penny. We are gearing up for our first commercial break. But before we do that, we got to give a shout out to our good friends at eWest Music. If you haven't checked out that site in a while, they're doing really cool things in Saskatchewan. They're kind of building a database of local events and music and stuff that's going on. They've got interviews from like Headley before Headley was famous. They're slowly building the site up. And they reached out to me for content. And I said, you know what? I kind of want to keep Strip Down and Strip Down Live separate. There has to be a cut. So they are graciously, slowly, meticulously uploading classic episodes of Strip Down in glorious standard definition. So if you go to ewestmusic.com, up first, and we're going to show you some footage right now, the classy chassis once played Stripped Down. It was our 162nd episode. We put them in a garage. In the Dragon's Rod and Custom Car Show had a garage, so they're playing in front of all these hot rods. It looked amazing. That was back on July 2nd, 2012. There you go right here.
Well, look at that, my ties are crooked and my suspenders are undone. Don't even care just what you think. The time
One and
for
only
that
appearance
is
on
done.
Stripped Down.
And when I'm
Yeah, let's take our
driving,
first commercial break. We've got lots more Stripped Down right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, Dustin Penny.
I don't even know you, and I didn't get a chance to try. I just wanna hold you in my arms, make everything alright. I don't know what I am, but today I don't feel like a man. When everything turns gray and what you got in your hands gets ripped away. Tell me, how does it feel to know that you're in a better place? Tell me something real. I know that one day I'll see your shining face. And I know things they say happen for a reason. And I know what's meant to be will be. Now please, please listen, 'cause I need to find the answer. When everything turns gray and what you got in your hands gets ripped away. Tell me, how does it feel to know that you're in a better place? Tell me something real. I know that one day I'll see your shining face. Tell me, how does it feel to know that you're in a better place? Tell me now something real. I know that one day I'll see your shining face. Tell me, how does it feel to know that you're in a better place?
You were watching Stripped Down Live with 7th Straight frontman Dustin Penny. Just slide that away from your face so people can see your pretty mouth. 7th Straight, as we talked about before the last break. A little bit of momentum behind you, not just here in Saskatoon. Again, as if you missed the first segment, I posted Dustin Penny episode 2, and all of a sudden people from Washington, people from Los Angeles were commenting. So how does a Prince Albert boy like yourself get such a wide reach?
We spend a lot of time marketing the band, all over the world. We spent some time in Canada doing it. We spent some time in the States doing it. Over in Europe, we've had some success in Japan. I think, over the years, I've been fortunate enough to spend some time working with some pretty influential people in the music business. And, I kind of take a little bit from everything I go through and every experience that I have. So I think I gotta kind of give credit to those people that I've worked with, the connections I've made, on the road, playing shows. And, like I said, the internet's a fantastic thing these days. You can really spread yourself out with it. So
I can relate now.
Yeah.
Because again, this is our second episode ever doing this completely live. No safety net. Mistakes go out live. So there's no Band-Aids.
Yeah, that's right.
This is us. This is what we do. And for better, for worse, this is Stripped Down Live. Let's set up to talk to Alexa Joy here in a second. But first things first. So I'm doing some cardio today, listening to some 7th Straight, preparing the song. And I really, really, really fell in love with the song Rain.
Nice.
That kind of just encompassed my day. And
Well,
I listened to
thank
that probably, honestly, probably 10 times in a row.
Awesome.
I was a big fan.
Thank you.
So, backstory of that song, real quick. Give me something. That one really resonated with me.
It's like everything I write. It just kind of comes from a feeling inside, and something I might be going through at the time. And I remember writing that one. I was standing in my living room, had my guitar strapped on, my amp cranked to 11, and
as you do.
And it's just what came out, and so I kind of wrote the song and got a really great bass, and then I went and hung out with a friend of mine, Darcy Clayton. I don't know if you know him. He's singer of Kashmir and he's got a couple other bands, but he's just a great guy and a great musician. So we sat down together and we kind of fine-tuned the song into what it is now, and I owe a lot of credit to him just for helping out and doing his thing with me. So.
To speak more on your worldwide appeal, let's throw it over to social media correspondent Alexa Joy. Alexa, what are the people saying this week? I know you've had a heck of a day.
I've had a heck of a day.
You ran in while I was counting down.
You literally stripped down to put on my shirt.
putting the mic on in the parking lot as you came running in. So I appreciate you showing up.
I definitely parked like an a-hole, so I'm sorry to everyone I blocked in, but I did not have time for the angle parking. It was get in the front door. So anyways.
What are the people saying on social media, Alexa?
There's people in Louisiana and in Arizona. And I think another thing that's really cool, there's some really diehard fans that are enjoying the conversation as much as the music. So they kind of like to know the backstory about you and your music. So that's what the show is about. It's not just the tunes.
Right.
It's about Curtis's terrible hosting skills.
Terrible.
So it's really good, and we've been up a little bit higher in the viewers this week too, which is awesome.
Nice.
Lots of people, just lots of compliments, and I have a lot of requests, which we will have to go over because they're pouring in, and we might just have to pick one. So
fantastic. Last time I threw at you tonight. Jeez, throwing shade at me. That is the point of the show. That was the blueprint of the show back in 2007, was anybody can go see a concert.
Right.
What's the point?
Yeah.
Why put, it has its place, but I want to do the singer-songwriter thing.
I love it. I love the platform. That's
what Stripped Down was, and that's what it is, and that's what it'll always be. I mean, you remove the interview part, and might as well go watch you at Louis.
Yeah,
right?
Well, it's a little different for me because I really don't perform a lot of this stuff acoustically.
I know.
It's very electric music and rock and roll, so this is different for me as well, but I really dig the platform you guys have built here.
Thank you very much. The night is far from over, my friends. We talk about live and doing things with no safety net. There is 100% a Stripped Down first happening in the next 15 minutes, so I am a little worried.
I'm a little worried too.
But at the same time, Stripped Down is something you just got to relax and let happen. What can you do? It's
That's
live.
Right.
It's live television now.
That's right. It's just like a regular
it's
show.
Not, people all over the world are watching.
Yep.
They're going to watch us succeed or they're going to watch us fail. But either way, they're watching. And
That's
that's all we care about. You mentioned a couple bars might be throwing this up live.
Yeah, I have a couple places that
Give a shout out if you want.
I regularly play. I'm not sure if they're tuning in. They said they were going to
Say regularly close down.
Yeah,
Like,
well, that too.
That too. Okay.
They were worried about posting up their Facebook on their Facebook profile and then having it run and getting messages and stuff like that. So I'm not 100% sure if they've tuned in. So I don't want to throw any names out there just in case. And I also don't want to throw any favoritism out to any bars. I really appreciate anybody who takes the time to hire me in 7th Straight. And you know, it's the support is amazing. So I don't like to single anybody out.
Fair enough.
I really appreciate it.
We'll just assume all bars are.
All right.
Except for Riley's, probably.
Well,
as it met its demise today.
Oh man, isn't that
right?
sad?
A little bit.
I know. It
I
kind
can
of broke.
remember going there
It broke my
in
heart.
my youth.
I
was
got
never-
a lot of memories.
I don't
there.
think I was ever in any, like, whatever it became, and it became, and it became, and it became. I don't know if I was ever in there since Riley's, but I was there. There were some good times at Riley's.
Yes, there was. Most
So-
of them I don't remember, but I
Yeah,
think they're
so-
okay.
To Riley's.
That's right.
That was our tribute here on Stripped Down Live. Okay, let's get to your next song, and then we'll go to another commercial break, and then when we come back, whatever happens, happens, folks.
Sounds good.
We're in uncharted territory here. Where are we headed first?
I'm actually going to play Rain. So that worked out perfect.
That worked out okay.
I need to
I'm just
quickly
gonna stand
tune
on
for
the
it.
other side of the camera and just completely fanboy this. That electric guitar solo, so satisfying.
You know,
It
it's
just comes in and just punches you between the eyes.
it's the guy we had play leads on the album is actually from Sweden.
Yeah.
His name's Stefan Osterland. I actually have never met him personally. He was kind of brought on board through the management we had, and we did everything over Facebook Live or FaceTime and stuff with him. And we talked to him, and he nailed the whole album. He did in one single night. He stayed up all night. We were in Toronto, and he did the album from Sweden, and he got literally no sleep. And as we were, taking the last take of the song, he ran out the door to hop on a bus to go on tour with another band that he plays with. So it's the guy can play.
Rock and roll,
Yeah,
man.
that's right.
I don't know. I heard that song and I was just like, man, this is like Use Your Illusions and Collective Soul self-titled album had like a baby. Just a mix of everything I love.
Rain Baby.
Rain Baby, sure. We'll go with that. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll let you tune here. You can bring your mic back in too. That'll work better with vocals.
Yeah.
We can keep chatting if you need a second here to tune.
Yeah. No, that's okay. But maybe I'll take a quick drink of water here.
You can do that too.
This one.
After the next commercial break, we'll chat really quickly about the rockumentary of making the album,
yes.
and how you don't actually have a physical copy of the album because it's 2017.
That's right.
But you ready?
I'm ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dustin Penny.
Shot down just in time to pull me out. I've been walking around trying to figure you out. Trying to figure you out. You threw me out in the eye of a hurricane. Locked the door and left me to blame. Left me to blame. I won't let you walk away with all the heartache and the pain. I think it's time we make it better. I'm gonna love you like rain, and it all comes falling in pieces of what's left of today. The wind keeps howling out so many times. It was our time to figure out. Seen all the signs, and the signs were never strong enough. I'm gonna love you like rain. At your back door, begging, please, honey, let me in. You've been given the time, I've been taking it in. Yeah, I'm taking it in. I won't let you walk away with all the heartache and the pain. I think it's time we make it better. I'm gonna love you like rain, and it all comes falling in pieces of what's left of today.
are watching Strip Down Live. I'm your host, Curtis Anderson. We're here with 7th Straight frontman Dustin Penny. We have 20 minutes to go. It's almost time, my friend.
It flies by.
Oh, my goodness. Really quickly, the rockumentary currently on YouTube.
Yeah.
You went up to Toronto to record the album that you don't have a physical copy of.
No.
This is usually where I hold up the album. But I'm holding up ones and zeros in digital.
It's a digital world nowadays,
Right.
and you can fire albums off, physical copies off the side of the stage. But at the end of the day, people are not really buying full albums anymore. They're buying singles and the songs they like off the album. So it's just something I guess we just haven't got to yet. I guess if we ever, go on a big tour and get something good, then we may consider it. But at this point, they just buy the singles, so it seems feasible that way.
It's about to get real in here as we count down the last 20 minutes of the last episode of 2017. So if we can swing over and say our goodbyes to Alexa Joy in 2017 really quickly here. Want to hear what the good people of the world are saying about this episode. Again, it's only the second time we've ever done this. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. I think it's been a pretty smooth ride so far.
I couldn't believe how smooth you guys got this down. It was
Oh.
like we stood around here for about 40 minutes waiting for it to
Back
to
in the
come
day,
on
you would
and-
watch an episode of Strip Down and just marvel at how professional and smooth it was. But there would be some editing after the fact before it went live, before it aired. But anyways, let's throw it over really quickly to Alexa Joy. Let's wrap things up with Alexa. What are the people saying about Mr. Dustin Penny?
The people are loving it. The people are loving that they get to watch a live concert of someone that they like from the comfort of their bed, which, I mean, who wouldn't want that? A lot of people are saying hi to you. Must have lots of friends and family.
Well, hi back.
And once again, most of the cast and crew's significant others are watching and
Yeah,
saying
they
that
are.
they love it. So we love the family love. And another thing that is happening again this week is the Rolco fam. All the kind of radio people are listening in. So
Awesome.
it's neat to see other people in the music industry
Absolutely.
playing with us, I guess. Yeah, it's super good. Everything's very positive. A lot of people requested Rain, so I'm very glad that you played that.
Awesome.
And my favorite comment so far is one lady who said you're her favorite wedding singer.
Oh.
When have you sang at a wedding?
I've done a couple weddings over the years. I'm not exactly sure who has said that, but thank you for
Nice.
that. I appreciate that.
Maybe she was confused which Facebook page she was on, and she likes The Wedding Singer, the movie. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, we could do that one too.
Yeah, well, that'll be in some outtakes. Us recreating the entire movie of The Wedding Singer. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Are you ready for this?
I am completely ready for this.
20 minutes, 2 songs left. I don't
It's
know how
time-
this is going to go, but
it's
you know
time
what?
to go
It's time to
Christmas
get real.
time.
It's
That's
time to
right.
get real here. Alexa, thank you so much for everything in 2017.
Thank
you
you.
for being our social media correspondent. Let's do this.
All right.
Let's see how this goes. Good luck, everyone.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to usher in officially. If you're not in the Christmas spirit now, get ready to have your teeth knocked in with Christmas cheer, because here's Dustin Penny with a Christmas classic. Take it away.
I heard there is a secret chord that David played to please the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. The baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to the kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. And from the lips she drew the hallelujah. 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 my best, and it wasn't much I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. If I told the truth, I didn't come to fool you. And even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord a song with nothing but my tongue and hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Will you say I took the name in vain, even though I don't know the name? But if I did, well, really, what's it to you? There's a blaze of light in every word, and it doesn't matter what you heard. It's a holy, it's a broken hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Please welcome with me the James L. Alexandra Children's Choir. Hallelujah.
You are watching Strip Down Live. I'm your host, Curtis Anderson, and this is it. We returned after a 4-year hiatus for an incredible 8th season right here in the Shaw TV studios. It was a big decision to come back. This is a lot of work. It's a volunteer, so everybody in this room are people that are working for free that just care deeply about local music and the local music scene here in Saskatchewan, and that's something that shouldn't be understated. It's been an incredible return. Doing this show live has been rewarding on every single level, and I thank you, the viewers around the world, for supporting this, for the views, the likes, the shares, the comments. Again, it's kind of a gimmick, but remember, if you comment and share the show tonight, you can win the last official stripped down old logo water bottle and a $25 gift certificate for Subway. So get those likes and shares coming in. And we have to thank our sponsors. Of course, eWest Music, as we alluded to before, they are uploading old standard def episodes of the classic stripped down show. So go ahead to ewestmusic.com to see some classic episodes like the Classy Chassis currently. Hairstyle Ian, who does Alexa Joy and I's hair, and of course, Red Swan Pizza North. Go support those people. They support local music like we do. So it's one big circle. It's one big family. Stripped Down, far from a political show, but I can't think of a better way to end 2017 than with a song about hope. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the new year. Ladies and gentlemen, Dustin Penny and the Dustin Penny, oh, so close, Dustin Penny and the James L. Alexander Children's Choir.
Awesome. First off, I'd just like to say thank you to Curtis and the Strip Down Live crew. It's amazing that what you guys do, and I really respect the platform you give to local artists like myself. And it's all volunteer, so it's amazing that you guys come together. And I just really appreciate you guys having me part of episode 2. And I'd also like to thank the James L. Alexander Choir and the 2 coordinators for joining us for this one. So thank you so much. And Merry Christmas, everybody. So this is Christmas. What have you done? Another year over, a new one's just begun. So this is Christmas. I hope you have fun. The near and the dear ones, the old and the young.
Merry, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear.
And so this is Christmas,
War is over.
for weak and for strong,
If you want,
rich and the poor ones.
war is over.
The world is so wrong. And so this is Christmas, for black and for white, for yellow and red ones. Let's stop all the fight.
Merry, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear.
And so this is Christmas.
War is over.
What have we done?
If you want,
Another year over,
war is over.
a new one's just begun. And so happy Christmas. We hope you have